sudden, I felt this overwhelming feeling of uncertainty come over me, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress as we get closer to going into the new year. What's going on, y'all? Tech Job Tina checking in. Today is November the 20th. It is the Monday of Thanksgiving week, right? I wasn't even gonna do this video, but I had to. I'm praising God in this moment right here, man. Let me tell you how my morning started, right? So I'm getting my morning started. I'm expecting things to be slow because it's the holiday week, like I've talked about, right? But all of a sudden, I felt this overwhelming feeling of uncertainty come over me as we get closer to going into the new year. And I've expressed to you guys that I want to move into the account executive role. And I'm expected to do that first quarter 2024, January to February, possibly as late as March. And I'm sitting here and I was thinking about it, right? Me wanting to transition. I've only been in tech sales for 6 months. For a lot of people, it takes them a year, 2 years before they can transition from an SDR role to an AE role. So this is happening very fast for me, right? So I'm thinking about all of that and I'm feeling this sense of stress starting to sweep over me, this sense of anxiety starting to creep in. All of a sudden, I'm feeling these uncertainties and I'm questioning my decision to move so quickly into this AE role. So when I started to feel these things, I immediately began to pray, right? I immediately began to talk to God and just, ask God for, discernment and ask God for wisdom and ask God to order my steps, right? And also ask God if I'm making the right decision. Please give me a sign that I am making the right decision to move into this. And I just sat quietly because one thing about God, you sit quietly and He will give you your answer. You just have to be open to receive it because it will come to you in so many different ways. You have to be open so that when He answers your question, you're able to realize that was the answer, right? So with all that said, I'm going through all this. I just completed my prayer and I'm sitting back and I'm waiting for, leaving myself open for God's answer, right? I get a Microsoft message on our Microsoft Teams little chat. My chat dings, right? So I open it up and it is an account executive messaging me. And this is an account executive that I have a really good relationship with. She messages me and she says, the first thing it says is, Tina, I am so proud of you. Oh my God, this is awesome, right? And I look at it and this is what it says, y'all. So before I tell you what it says, I'm gonna say this because I want you to understand the meaning of this chat message that she sent me. Okay, for those of you that are familiar with tech sales, whether you're already in tech sales or you're looking to get into tech sales, you know what President's Club is, right? And for those of you that don't know what President's Club is this special thing that every company does for the very top performers. And what they usually get to do is those top performers, they'll go on an all expenses paid trip to wherever the company is having their President's Club. And you can usually bring your spouse with you, right? So our company is already tallying numbers for President's Club. So that's what President's Club is, right? Now, mind you, I started in May. I've been here for 6 months. So when I looked at the message, it was a screenshot of an Excel sheet and it had some names on it. And guess whose name is in the running for President's Club? Tech Job Tina is in the running for President's Club. Now, President's Club is typically, like I said, it's only for AEs, but some companies will include other members of the sales team, right? So our team, the account managers, the customer success team, and the SDR team, as well as the AE team, get in the running for President's Club. So when I saw that message from her and I saw my name was on the board for President's Club, I am in the top 5 contending to go to President's Club next year. I'm number 3, actually. It is a very, very high chance that I could actually end up going to President's Club. So y'all, I say all that to say this. I thought about how I was feeling this morning. went into my prayer, asking God for answers, asking him for direction. And that's how he answered me. He answered me through that AE that sent me that message that showed me that I was in the running for President's Club. Y'all, it don't get no better than that. So the Lord just told me, girl, go get your AE role. You'll be fine. That's all I got, man. Tech Job Tina, check it out. Peace.